Yo, what is up, y'all? Travis here. I am back for a brand new review for the new project from Danny Brown. So, Danny Brown is back. He has dropped a brand new project. And my thoughts on Danny Brown are I think he is truly he is one of the most underrated rappers from that whole 2013 era. Like, that 2012, 2013, 2014 time period, he is one of the most underrated rappers from that time. Like, he's dropped great projects throughout the 2010s. Triple X, Atrocity Exhibition, which is an amazing project. He's just dropped a lot of projects that were great, and he's a truly great rapper. His voice is very himself. He has a very just kind of raspy voice that sounds really great. Sounds like punching almost. And he dropped the collab project a couple years ago with JPEG Mafia. Great project. He dropped a solo project last year that was good. It was a much more personal project. And now he is back with a brand new solo project. And this project, I wasn't sure what to expect because the last project last year was a much more personal project from him. So I wasn't really sure what to expect from him this time. And this project was very interesting. This project was a lot more... It was a lot more EDM. It was like EDM and house combo. But it was a very heavily club European EDM kind of sound. It still had very hip-hop elements, but the production throughout this project was a very heavily centered on EDM sounding production. And while I think the concept of him rapping on those kind of sounds great conceptually. It sounds great conceptually because the very high energy from that very club sound combined with like Hanny's high energy, you would kind of think in concept that sound would go well. This project, though, while the project was still, it still had its highs, but it's just a few of the tracks on this project, it really felt like they were kind of clashing. It felt like Danny Brown and the production on here, it just felt like they were clashing. It really didn't sound genuine. Not saying it didn't sound genuine, I guess. I guess what I'm trying to say is that I think the concept sounds a lot better than the actual album sounds. Like, I think while there are a few great tracks here where I think he actually does sound very good on here, I just think with the production and just his voice, my first thought was to assume that this would be a great sounding project, but it's just, I feel like there's just something there that's missing. When it comes to like him and the production, it's like something is not quite hitting. And I think that was my main problem with this project. And I mean, he's saying some shit on here. He is talking his shit. he's talking about, like, his struggles in the past and how far he's come. He's talked about how he was addicted to drugs for a long time and to drinking for a long time. And he was saying some shit on here. He really, truly was. And there were a few great tracks here. It's just, I just feel like for quite a few of the tracks on this project, I just don't think the whole EDM sound fit very well with Danny Brown's voice. It just kind of made Danny it just felt very, like, it almost felt too jarring. You know what I'm saying? It almost felt too jarring. That's what this project felt like. And the production, though, was great. The production on this project was great. It really, really, really was. The production throughout this project was great. It sounded great. It sounded very, very, very good. But I don't think the combo between the production and Danny Brown's voice just fit very well. Just because, it's like I said, it sounds jarring. It sounds too jarring. Because the very club EDM style throughout this project, I just don't think it meshed very well with his voice. But the production was great. I think the features he had on here was great. To be real, I enjoyed the songs with Quadeca like very, 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 very much. I feel like those were the tracks that actually stood out, because the production from Quadeca on those tracks was absolutely beautiful. And so I just feel like with tracks like that, I think he sounds better on than the very high energy EDM sounding tracks. That's just my thoughts. But I do think there were some highs on here for sure. I enjoyed Danny Brown's performances. I thought his verses throughout this project were great. His flow is still there. He was talking kind of like I said, about his addiction and his come up and kind of where he is now and how far he's come. And so I enjoyed the verses. I enjoyed his performances. The production sounded great, but I just don't think the combo between the two felt very, like, some of it just felt very, just trying to find the right word. It's not forced. Just felt like it was just something there that wasn't quite hitting. And I think that's where it kind of fell, not short, because I don't want to call this project short or saying it's like bad or anything, because it's not a horrible album, but I just don't think the combo worked. So, yeah. I seriously thought the songs with Quadeca were a whole lot better. So that's kind of my thoughts on the project. Y'all comment y'all's thoughts down below. How did y'all feel on the project? Did you enjoy it? Did you not? Explain why. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you. Come subscribe to my channel. Great stuff to come. Comment your thoughts down below. Like and share all of that stuff. It helps my channel grow. There's cool stuff to come. So stay tuned. All that stuff. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, man. For real. Have a great night. Stay safe. All that happy stuff. All that happy, sappy shit. Just Have a great night, and goodbye.